I was shocked in the documentary. I didn't know that you were born with this birthmark on your face, and
Mm.
then by accident, they didn't give you anesthesia, and they literally hurt you so bad when they were trying to burn this thing off that it caused you to stutter.
Yeah, I think it messed with my nervous system.
Yeah, and then this whole story of you, being emotional about meeting Eminem, you would basically imitate Eminem and do his rapping, and that
Yeah,
got you out of stuttering.
it's a
Crazy.
it's a funny one, that, because when I was 9, I was going through all sorts of speech therapy, and when I was 9, my uncle bought me the Marshall Mathers LP, and he just said to my dad, "This guy's the next Bob Dylan. You got to let him listen." My dad didn't really clock it, you know. He was just like, "Okay, Edward's going to go and listen to that." And by learning that record and rapping it back to back to back to back, it cured my stutter, and I stopped, you know, talking like that. Years later, I've made songs with Eminem now, and we've got to know each other quite well. And he asked me to play Stan with him at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I remember getting the call to do it, and I was shooting. It was in the documentary. I'm shooting 14 music videos back to back, and
Yeah, it was crazy.
I get the call. Do you want to go and do Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And it was on like my day off from shooting the music videos, and I was like, I can't say no. I can't. So I got a plane straight after one music video, flew there, sung, and then that night flew back, and then and it was really worth it.
Yeah, this was his induction ceremony.
Yeah.
This is it. How emotional was this for you?
I mean, hugely. I mean, he's like, it's different. I think it's kind of different with Eminem, because he is quite reclusive and doesn't see or meet that many people. And I felt the first time that I met him, you know, I was super nervous beforehand. I got invited to his studio in Detroit, and I'm sort of sitting there being like, "Oh, is he gonna be like? Is he standoffish? Is he this?" And as soon as he walked in, we just started talking about like Marvel comics and stuff like that. I was like, "Okay, we're cool."
I assume he knows the story now. He cured you of stuttering. Yeah.
Totally. I mean, I've known him now for, when did we first meet? 2017. So, yeah, 6 years, and we've done 3 songs together. I've played with him twice on stage, and he's another person that I really relate to in terms, like, because he also lives in his hometown still, and he's got his own ecosystem around him. You know, all of his people live there, all of his family, and blah blah blah. So I kind of relate from that point of view, and I think again, meeting people like him and talking to him on a level makes you feel less weird. You know, I sometimes feel like a bit of a zoo animal or an alien, just sort of like whatever happens in my life, it's always there's something that goes around. You speak to him and it's kind of the same thing.